Now, New York Times columnist is having a little sticker shock. He's apologizing after he complained about a pricey meal at the airport and got blasted for it. This is the post that got him in trouble, and I quote, "This meal just cost me $78 at Newark Airport. This is why Americans think the economy is terrible." Well, the reporter now says he screwed up.
When I'm getting sticker shock, it's like an inconvenience. When they're getting sticker shock, it's a disaster. And so I was insensitive. I screwed up. I should not have written that tweet. Probably should not write any tweets.
It's tough. It really is when you have to get into your probably first-class seat on your flight and you have too many drinks to overcome the burger that costs $17.
Yeah, plus I'm sure he was expensing it to the New York Times. But of course, he shouldn't tweet anymore. He doesn't know how to tweet. And, the food looked ridiculous. He had those ketchup packets sitting out in front. It was the most embarrassing tweet. And then he's got his double scotch. So even before the controversy hit, I saw the tweet and I thought $78. Well, that's definitely a double scotch because it looked like he was, pretty heavy.
Well, he claims bourbon.
Yeah, okay.
Which is even less pricey at the airport.
Yeah, but he got a double bourbon. I know he got another double bourbon because, you can tell. The hamburger doesn't cost $78. So what else is attributing to the bill? His problem was he tried to be compassionate. You can't do that. If he had said, getting tanked at Newark Airport, it would have been all thumbs up. It would have been like, hey, David Brooks, way to go, buddy. But he tried to make a point about the economy. And of course, he comes off as an elitist. So, yeah, I think he should just put the Twitter away. It's not going to work for him.
Well, so Lisa, and by the way, the Twitter, X, formerly known as Twitter, yeah. What do you have with your pizza? When you're at the airport?
I like pepperoni, and then sometimes I'll do jalapenos or banana peppers. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for.
And your bourbon choice?
I'm not as much of a bourbon person. I like tequila or wine. But I'm not mad at him. And here's why. I think it's a positive that he's feeling the impact of this economy and he's putting it out there, because that's the problem with where we are today as a society. We saw it during COVID with the laptop class. You had all these reporters, and I don't know about him or not, so I don't want to indict him of this, but you had all these reporters cheering on the lockdowns because they weren't impacted by it. It was the middle class getting crushed. It was the working Americans that were getting crushed. And we're feeling that in the economy, too, where people like him, higher income earners, aren't as impacted by the policies of Joe Biden. It's the middle class getting destroyed. It's the working families getting destroyed. So I think it's actually positive that he's recognizing this sticker shock. And CNN had an interesting article the other day, and they said that Joe Biden needs to appeal to what they call upscale voters, which is quite an interesting thing, because he's in such dire straits with working voters because they are feeling so heavily the impact of inflation and this economy. So he needs to appeal to these upscale voters on abortion and democracy and all these things that don't matter because the real issues are impacting real Americans and people like Joe Biden are insulated from it.
All right, so he went a little bit further. And of course, you've got to have the moment after you screw up on X, formerly known as Twitter, where you go on one of your favorite shows where you're normally there. And this is David Brooks on PBS. Let's watch this.
You can experience inflation as a chart with downward slope. Inflation's coming down. But the way we experience inflation day to day is as that moment of sticker shock. You're in the grocery store, you're at the gas station, and suddenly costs something way more than you anticipated. And for people who are less fortunate than I am, that is a disaster.
The mea culpa, Anita. I love it. By the way, core inflation 3.7%, up 0.2 from the prior month. Americans, $7,100 in the middle class, more per year they have to put out. Your average grocery bill, $89 to $132 more for a family. Is this mea culpa real, or did he read it in somebody else's article?
Well, I want to know really how many scotches he did have, right? Because I'm looking at the bill.
At least he was drinking American. He was drinking bourbon.
I'm looking at the bill, $78, a burger, even if he had two doubles. $78, that is a lot. Now, I think most people assume the guy is a successful commentator, right? So he was giving his opinion, hey, look at this. This is expensive even for me. And to be attacked over that and then to have to make an apology, it just seems ridiculous.
He gets attacked everywhere. This is the kind of guy that he has the worst time on social media because He's a liberal Republican or a moderate Republican. So the people on the right can't stand the guy. Every time he writes an article and tries to be compassionate, the people on the right attack him. And the people on the left hate him because he's a Republican who works at the New York Times. So he can't win. So, yeah, shut off the phone, David Brooks.
Well, they always warn you to not drink and tweet.
Exactly.
Right?
That was my
Although
point. Yes.
Well, I don't know. I'll probably get mine. I've done it before, and they've done quite well. So I don't know.
You know what? I've done it before.
Like during
and,
COVID, I was like,
by the way, I tweeted from the Bourbon
Angry.
Festival, and nothing like this. I'm just saying.
What'd you
that's where
tweet?
Fun things,
Like
raising
what?
money for veterans,
All
drinking
right.
bourbon,
Good stuff.
tasting
All right.
bourbon.
All
All
right.
right.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.